Specifically talk about how in the world does this affect playoffs? Well, glad you asked. So there are going to be massive changes when it comes to playoffs. So for the last several years, if you want to watch WNBA playoffs, you go to one source, Disney. The playoff games were either on ESPN, ESPN2, or ABC. All playoff games for the last several years. No longer is that so. ESPN no longer has a monopoly on WNBA playoff games. That does not exist anymore. Now with this new agreement, Disney only has every single year. Disney only has 2 series. All right. So the WNBA 8 teams make it to the playoffs. There's 4 series that's happening. 2 of those series are going to be taken by Disney. One of those series will be on Prime Video, and the other series is going to be on NBC Universal. Okay. Now, hopefully that makes sense. Again, guys, if y'all have questions specifically about it, let me know and I can try to answer those. Okay. So playoffs, 2 series Disney, 1 series Prime, 1 series NBC Universal for the first round. And again, how exactly they determine who gets what series, I'm not quite sure. That has not been released to the public, but we do know the series breakdown. All right, going on further into the playoffs, let's talk about the semifinals. So the semifinals, they're gonna rotate, and the series is gonna be it's gonna rotate between Disney, Prime, NBC Universal. Over the 11 years, 8 semifinal series will be on Disney. 7 will be on Prime, and 7 will be on NBC Universal. All right. Rosalinda asks, when will these changes take place? These changes will take place in 2026. All right. 2026 is when these changes take place. All right. So it's from the start of the 2026 WNBA season, and it will run for 11 years. All right, let's move on to the finals. Now, again, the finals is also something that's going to be rotated. So again, in the past, it always used to be ESPN or ESPN2. That was the place to go to find out information about to watch games when it comes to the WNBA playoffs. Now, no longer is that the case. Disney will have 5 final series. Prime will have 3 series, and NBC Universal will have 3 series. Again, this is going to be spread amongst those 11 years. Okay, this is going to be spread amongst the 11 years. And if you all notice, there is more that Disney is getting, and so it's likely that they'll pick all the some of the best series to air, because they probably do have first dibs, though they did not release specifically who actually gets to determine who gets what series. All right, and if you all are wondering about the other games, so that's the All-Star Game, Commissioner's Cup, maybe the WNBA Draft. Well, here's some information about that. So for the other games, the All-Star and the Draft, they will stay on Disney properties. The Commissioner's Cup will also stay with Amazon Prime. So that is something to note that, yes, while everything else is changing, the All-Star Game and the Draft will stay on Disney, and the Commissioner's Cup will stay with Amazon Prime.